All right, thank you so much. Welcome back. So let's go back and just continue from where we stopped. All right, good. So before we move from there, yeah. So I was saying that, you know, a data analyst should have strong attention to details and accuracy. In fact, this is so important. Just a little thing that you don't pay attention to would affect your data analysis. So you must pay attention. You must pay attention when you're analyzing data. See, there's difference between O and zero. Do you agree with me? Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah. So in data analysis, if you put in O instead of zero, it's gonna affect something. So you must pay attention. You should be able to spot and say, come on, this is supposed to be, you know, zero, not O, and then you quickly change it. All right. So the person also has to have excellent report writing and presenting findings. Okay. So that means that after analyzing and doing all of these stuff, your CEO, like I mentioned to you, is not interested in all the jargon and all the different, database that is so bulky. They are interested in your report. So your report must be well detailed. It must be communicated with, language that is not too difficult for anybody to understand. Okay, so and you must also have good understanding of privacy and data protection laws. There's data protection laws and privacy. So there's some data you don't share anyhow. All right. So if someone, um, registered for something on your website or whatever, and you've collected their data, you have no right to go sell that data. Now, because you're a data analyst, you'll be exposed to data. The company can say, hey, these are database. You can download all manner of data from it. Maybe the data of people that's registered on a created account. Imagine the database of UBA or any of the banks. Okay, the data person will be given access to download data from those databases, including this one is making me to laugh. They can download your email address and download your your password, So you are in a very critical, position. Okay, so you are given data to analyze. Somebody cannot come from the back door to you and say, hey, you know what? Can you sell this data to me? I need the data of every UBA customer. No, you cannot do it. It can take you to jail. You understand? So yes, you analyze data for your company, fine, and that's all. You cannot take out that data and begin to monetize it. No, you understand? In fact, even companies as big as Google, Facebook, I mean, as a matter of fact, some companies have been sued for this, and they paid heavily. You cannot mess up with people's data. You must respect people's privacy. And if you have the opportunity to work as a data analyst and you have access to data of people, please work on it and don't give it out to anybody. Don't do that at all. It can bring a lot of problem. Okay. So let's move from there. All right. So benefit of data analysis to business owners. A lot of businesses are still running like they are running, in the 18th century. Every business owner now should be thinking of hiring a data analyst. So if you go on Google again, go type there, data analyst role in Nigeria. You see them now. But if you go to Google, let's say 10, 15 years ago, you will never see anything like that. Why? Because people don't understand what data analysis, uh, was all about as at that point in time. Can you people hear me? Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Because
yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
okay, because I saw a message in the chat. Okay, so a lot of business owners, need business data analysts. Okay, like I was saying, 10, 15 years ago, I mean, in vacancies, you won't see anything like data analyst, all right? But now it's a okay thing, in Nigeria, all over the world. These are 21st century skills. So, as a parent, don't say by force my child has to be a doctor. There are new skills now. Oh, my child has to be a nurse. It has to be the engineer. There are better skills now that can even give them much more than all of those stuff. Okay, so don't be stereotyped. Okay, so and as a person too, I mean, why not try your hands on something? You studied Yoruba in school, studied biochemistry, studied blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. You can become a data analyst, all right, and change your life. Even in Nigeria, you can't be telling a data analyst to collect 200K, 150K. It's not possible. It's never possible. It's never possible. You can't give them that ridiculous salary. You understand? So it's a good skill, I tell you. It's a very good skill that you need to tap into. All right. So how do business owners use data analysis, okay, to improve decision making? So when you analyze and you bring out insight from your data, okay, you say, oh, this region is not performing well, going by the data we can see here. This region is not okay, the Southwest, we are not selling well our products there. Then you go further and say, why are we not selling well? Is it about the marketers? Is it about the location? All of these things you will look into, and then you can give recommendations to your CEO, to your chairman or whatever, through your report and dashboard. That would help them to make informed decisions. For example, they want to go and open another branch somewhere. You must collect data. If your data does not support opening that branch, they shouldn't open the branch. Of course, as a data analyst, you are not to force them. You recommend. If they like, they say, oh, Oga data analyst, get out, Jerry. We'll go and open our branch. We are moved to go and open it. No wahala. When they get problems, they will definitely remember you made your recommendation based on data. You did not make your recommendation based on intuition or based on something. You made your decision based on data and you advised them. So when business owners listen, they will make very informed decisions and come out with better outcomes. All right. Now, even in marketing, a data analyst can analyze marketing data. Okay, for example, a company is selling stuff on Facebook or Instagram and you run ads. You can download the data of the people who reacted, who patronized, who saw the ad and all of that, and you analyze it. You can analyze it to the point that you say, oh, the people that interacted with our ad, they interacted with it in the evening. Oh, maybe we should be churning out our ads in the evenings so that more people can see it. Going by data. Oh, the people that interacted with our marketing ad on Facebook are from age blah blah blah. Maybe the ad you did, your digital marketer just used age 18 to 60, age 18 to 60. But from the data you received, you now discover that the people that actually interacted more with the ads are within the age of 25, or let's say 30 to 50, because what you are selling, only 30 to 50 years of age can afford it. All right. So maybe you should begin to target your ad. Okay. So the data analyst can then recommend that, oh, maybe henceforth our digital marketing officer should target people within the age of 30 to 50 more. You can target others too, but more. Target 30 to 50 more. All right. Or probably you were targeting people of 60 years, and maybe that's not really needed. You could say, okay, let's leave out people who are, who are close to retirement. Our product is not for them because they are not even, interacting with our ad. So let's limit it to 30 to 50. So data will show you all of this. So it's not just about running ads on Facebook or Instagram. There must be somebody who can analyze the data so that you don't spend money unnecessarily, to Facebook and Instagram, why you can cut some cost and target the real people that need you. You could even go further and say, hey, we're targeting everybody in Lagos. But look at our data. Our data is showing that people in Maryland interacted more with our ad. So why don't we show our ads more to people on the mainland or Maryland, to be specific? And when they interacted with it, they even bought. They didn't just interact with it, they bought. So why don't we just, the data will show us, and then the data analyst can make recommendations that I think we should, as a recommendation, make sure that we give our, ensure that our ads are targeted to people in Maryland or mainland as a whole. You understand? So it helps you to do effective marketing. How about better customer service? Data analysis will help you. Okay, your customer survey form and all of that. They will give their feedback. So as a business owner, you must allow people give feedback. Okay, when the data analyst analyzes that data coming from your customers, they'll be able to know whether whether to recommend training for the customer service officers, what the customer needs. Okay, so the customer sometimes will say, oh, I like your business, but there's one thing I don't like. You guys don't really sell what we need. For example, I needed blah, 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 blah the other day, and then they said it's not available, that you don't sell it at all. So from that data is okay, I think we need to start selling blah, 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 blah. All right. So it helps you to service your customers a lot better. How about somebody saying, hey, you guys, when you want to sell, that's the only time you remember us. You don't send congratulatory message, birthday message, blah, 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 blah. What would that tell you? That means that you say, hey, our marketing team, our customer service team, please, try to send messages to our people, greet them without even telling them to come and buy. Please give me 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to clear the noise. All right. So, you would be able to do better if you use data to also increase, to improve your, customer service. It will go a long way, a long way. Any serious company will do that. Okay. You can, use data to know whether your customers prefer you to interact with them by email as against SMS, or maybe SMS is better than email. You understand? So sometimes you send emails and people don't even open it at all. You understand? So you could collect data. Do you know that you can collect data of people who opened your email? Yeah, there are tools for that. When you send probably 2,000 emails to your customers, there are tools that will show you the people that received it, the people that did not receive it at all, the people that received it but did not open it, the people that received it and opened it. Those are your success rates. You understand? So you could look at that and say, okay, what is the success rate? Who are the people? What's the percentage of people that opened? That received it and opened it? Maybe 10 out of 2,000. Oh, and consistently, that has been the pattern. As a data analyst, you'll say, wow, this is a pattern already. It looks like our customers are not email people. So why don't we just send them SMS? It will just land on their phone and they can look at it immediately. Oh, probably we should use WhatsApp or whatever. Data will show you and help you to make better decisions. In government, oh, that one is even critical. They need data. Anyway, more efficient operations, okay? You want to save cost. You want to streamline your processes. generate data and look at whether the process you have at this point is effective. If it is not effective, come on, switch to another better business process. Okay, what is the process of payment for your goods and services? Do you only accept cash? Come on, you can't do that in this 21st century. You can collect data to know whether most of the customers prefer transfer than cash, or maybe they prefer using their card to just transferring from their phone. You can collect data from all of that. Okay, collect data with respect to all of that and know which one they prefer. Okay, you can optimize business growth. All right. So which region is doing well? State is doing well. Okay, maybe we should put another brand somewhere. Who are the marketers doing well in so region? Data will show you all of that. Okay, in this region, which region gave us the highest profit? Blah blah blah. Which region gave us the lowest profit? You can use data to get all of that, and then you say, okay, what can we do? The region that's not giving us so much profit, what can we do to ensure that we get more profit from them? All of this can be done using the data analysis process. Okay, let's move. So let's look at some of the types of sorry about that. So let's try and look at, some of the types of data analysis that we can have. All right, we have 4 of them. So we can use descriptive. So what will descriptive data analysis do for you? It will tell you what is happening. It will describe for you what is happening in your business. Comprehensive, accurate, live data. What is happening? Okay, with effective visualization. How many people visiting your website? How many people buying from you? How many staff you have? This is descriptive. You are describing what is happening. All right. Inflation rate in the country, minimum wage, blah, 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 blah. All of these are descriptive, data analysis. Then you have the diagnostic. The diagnostic would now deep further. Okay, so this thing that is happening is bad. Why? Why is it happening? Our sales dropped from February, and this is May. Why is our sales dropping? Okay, our staff, they're leaving from March. They've been leaving the company. Why are they leaving? What's happening? What's the reason? Is it salary? Is it welfare? What exactly is happening? Diagnostic data analysis will do that for you. Then you can isolate all the necessary information that would help you, discover what exactly is happening. In fact, even if it is good thing that is happening, diagnostic would tell you why that good thing is happening. Why some staff will want to stay for 10 years, stay for 20 years working with you. There will be a why to it. Okay, data will show you all of that. How about predictive? Okay, so you are able to describe the situation, you're able to diagnose what is wrong with the situation, you can then predict what will happen. Okay, going by the fact that people are leaving the company, based on so reason due to diagnosis. If we are not careful, we might not have staff in the next 6 months. If we don't bring up a welfare system for our staff, if we don't make this environment, a healthy one for people to stay in, sorry, we might lose our best hands. Okay, or it could be, it looks like with the way there's a new competition in the market. If we don't do something to step up, come on, we'll be out of the market very soon. Okay, so you want to predict what will happen. In your data analysis, the problem already, you've described it, why it's happening. You want to predict. If we do this, this will not happen. But if we fail to do this, this will happen. That's the prediction. So it's left to management, it's left to the board to say, okay, let's automate our systems. Okay, let's go digital. Let's not do manual again and all of that. Okay. What business strategies can we put in place to ensure that things are a lot better? These are predictive. Okay. Okay. You're predicting what will happen. Okay. And then prescriptive. You want to prescribe. Okay, these are the recommended actions. If you do this, yes, we'll be able to salvage this bad thing that is happening. If we do this to this region will do better. Okay. If we're able to apply this particular methodology or technique, we will get better results. Okay, that's prescriptive. And of course, that's what a doctor does. I mean, as a data analyst, you are more like a doctor. Okay, you are describing the situation, you are analyzing the situation, a diagnosis, you are predicting. Madam, if you don't treat yourself very quickly, this cancer is growing fast, so you better treat yourself right now. All right, so what can you do? Come for chemotherapy. That's prescriptive. Okay, so as a data analyst, you are prescribing what the organization needs to do to continue to get better. Okay, that's if they are doing well. If they are not doing well, you want to prescribe what they need to do for them to do well. All right, please give me some seconds. So sorry about that. Yeah, so let's move. All right. So let's look at this. Of course, I'm sure a lot of you would have heard of statistical analysis before and all of that. That is also very important for, data analysis, where you get to do your mean, median, mode, and all of that. Okay. Very important. Okay. So your diagnosis analysis, which I've explained before, your predictive, which I have analyzed before, you know, and then your prescriptive, okay, which I've also talked about. So let's look at the tools that, can be used to perform data analysis. Of course, you need your Excel. I want to believe that a lot of you, know Excel. If you don't know it, no problem. I'll teach you all of that. This training, SQL, structured query language, okay, and there are different types, Microsoft SQL, Server Database, MySQL, Oracle, blah, blah, blah. You have Python, you have R, you have business intelligence tools, Power BI, Tableau, all of that is needed to do a proper data analysis job. So for Microsoft Excel, Excel is so important. I tell you, if you're a data analyst and you don't know Excel, you have not started at all. Okay, you have not started at all. Of course, Microsoft Excel is developed by Microsoft, and you have data organized in columns and rows. By the time we meet in the evening, of course, practical. So this training is not, we are not going to be doing story. And that's why this morning we're just doing introduction. The next time we're meeting in the evening and other subsequent whatever, boom, we go straight to practicals, okay, all through. So Excel can be used for data entry, for data management, for accounting, for data analysis, for visuals and graphs. You can do your pie chart, so many things, programming and etc. So many. In fact, Excel is just so important. In fact, if you can know Excel so well, you will do well as a data analyst. And of course, we have Python, also, which is useful for data analysis. And then we have R. Um, then you have SQL. Let me share my screen again. All right. Okay. So all right. So business intelligence tools, you have Power BI, Tableau, etc., and all of that. The data analysis framework, I'm just going to move very fast, okay? You need to start with data requirement gathering. So you have to collect data first. I mean, okay, you have to say, okay, what do I need for this particular data analysis project, okay? That is called data requirement gathering. All right, so do I need a tab like NPC, National Population Commission, I mean, want to do for the census, or do we need a tab? Do we need staff? Do we need this and that for this data analysis project? Okay. Do we need a database? I mean, just gather, the requirements that you need for you to collect data. Then you go for your data collection. All right. When you collect data, is very scattered and all of that. What do? You organize your data, you clean your data. I mean, you could have many dirty things inside your data. You need to clean it up. All right. Then you do your data analysis, then you do your data interpretation. Very important. You must be able to interpret what you're able to see. And then data visualization. You turn that your data to visuals, to charts and all of that. All right, so you can imagine this now. This is just a sample. All right, so look at it. Information gathering. What are the goals? What are the KPIs? What is the data source? Okay. Are we getting the data from a website or a database or whatever? Then data collection. Are we going to get it from forums, from uh, blogs, websites, surveys, your customer survey, existing data? It could be from existing data. Okay. What are we doing? Data cleaning, text extraction, filter, clean, analyze, data processing, data storage, data interpretation. You want to ensure that you are able to analyze and interpret your data. Then you can do visualization, which is about reports and dashboards. All right. So all of these are the things that are needed, but then the practicals definitely you will get to see by the time we dive in the evening. So your data collection, you imagine this the sign up form for visitors on your website. Okay, when they are creating an account, they will create they will use their name, they'll put in their email address, then they'll put in their password, the password they want to use. You understand? So the database saves the password. So, and that's why when you come back to that website and you want to log in, and you put in a wrong password, what will it tell you? You say, oh, wrong password. You know why it's able to detect that? The password that you put in now, it went to match it, to match it with what you have already in the database. So if you say, oh, your email address is oluwasholaigbose@gmail.com and your password is Brazil, okay, that's how you registered it. Now, when you now come again and you now put oluwasholaigbose@gmail.com and you now put Canada as password, it will take that email address, take it to the database and search for any email address that looks exactly like that. Okay, when it finds that, fine, that's number one. Then it will now match that Canada with Brazil. If it's not the same, sorry, it's going to return to you and say, hey, wrong password. All right. So now that means that your passwords are saved in the database. And that's why I told you the other time, if you're a data analyst and you have access to people's, password, please don't mess around. Okay. Don't mess around at all. It's not a good thing to use that to do some wayo stuff. Okay. So you can collect your sales records. That's data. Employment details, the details of your employees, that's also data, all right? And you can use that to drive deeper relationship with your customers, create brand loyalty, and you can send. Now, look at the data you gave your banks. That's the data they are using to send you birthday messages. Yeah, somebody extracted that data. A data analyst extracted that data of your birthday and gave it to the digital marketing person who will now send the text messages, bulk text messages. All right. So, you know, that's just it. So you would have okay. Imagine an e-commerce business now. All right. So you will have a database for sign up, people who come to sign up. Then database for sales, people who really bought. Okay. Then database for shipping. You know, these things are three different things. The person that signed up may not buy, and the person that bought may not need shipping. You understand? So on the sign up page, for example, the first name, the last name, the address, the phone number, country, and etc. will be needed, isn't it? Yeah. So you have collected data from people, all right, and you can store them in your database or whatever. All right, let me stop here. Let's see if we have one or two questions. Like I mentioned, it's going to be more practicals than stories. All right, so one or two questions before we wrap up. I think we have about 3 to 4 minutes to go. You can unmute yourself, one or two questions. Question or comments? Did you enjoy this at all? I want to hear from you. Hello?
Yeah, good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Okpeyemi. My name is Okpeyemi.
Good to have you, Okpeyemi.
Yeah, I just want to appreciate and commend your effort at putting this together. This is highly commendable and it's worth the while. I've actually enjoyed the series, the teaching and all. So I will be looking forward to the practicals, then taking it forward from there. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Okpeyemi. Nice to hear from you. Questions, comments? We've got about 3 minutes to go. We have so many people here. Is it only Okpeyemi that wants to talk? Questions, comments, questions? Good morning.
My name is Emmanuel.
Yeah, Emmanuel, how are you?
I came behind the schedule. I just got to because my phone was down. So can we get the record of this section?
Yes, I will make
Hello,
it
sir.
available.
Okay. All right, sir. So maybe I can follow up from there, sir. Before the
All right, no
practical.
problem.
We
No problem at all.
really appreciate your effort in putting people on the line. May God continue to bless you more. And
Amen, 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 amen. Thank you so much. All right, let's see if we can get one or two more persons before we disappear from here. Comments, questions, comments, questions.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Yeah, Mr. Valentine, go ahead.
Okay, yes, my name is Valentine. So I wanted to ask, is there any tool that will be needing? Are we needing a laptop or any other thing, or are we meant to download some app or some tool for the practical class?
Okay, good.
Thank you so much for this effort. Yeah.
Thank you too. All right, so for now, your laptop, and then if you have Excel on your laptop, I mean, you are good to go for the evening session. Is that all right? So your laptop, then your Excel.
So I didn't get you, please.
Oh, okay. So I said for the evening session, your laptop and Excel, Microsoft Excel on your laptop.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're most welcome, sir. All right, so we're going to take the last 30, 45 seconds. I guess somebody wanted to talk when Mr. Valentine was trying to talk. Questions, comments before we say goodbye?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Olufemi Michael Okwawole is my name.
Okay.
I want to appreciate you